Alright, welcome back. Today we're going to be removing the carburetor off this three-wheeler and cleaning it out. It's been sitting for about 5 years, so I imagine it's going to be looking pretty rough. If you've seen the previous video, I cleaned out the rust out of the gas tank, so I imagine some of that ended up in the carburetor. But let's go ahead, take this off and give it a look. First thing we're going to do, since we already have the gas tank off and stuff, we're just going to remove the throttle cable and the needle from the top of the carb right here. And that will give us a sign right off the bat what the inside of the carb is going to look like. Needle doesn't look too dirty, but definitely has some stuff on it. Alright, next thing, we have two 10mm nuts, one on this side, one on the other side, so we'll get these off. Alright, we got those loose, so now we should be able to work our carb here out the back. And we can get to work on it. Right here on the workbench. Let's go ahead, take these 3 screws off on the bottom and see what it looks like. That is definitely a mess down in there. Nothing we can't save. Here's our jets, still screwed in. We'll take a look at them. Let's take the needle jet out. Not looking bad at all. Doesn't look terrible. We'll get it soaking in some carb cleaner. You can see all the stuff stuck on the outside of that one when I took it out. So that definitely is going to need to be cleaned out too. So what I like to do is I like to take my carb cleaner. This is my favorite kind, the Honda brand. I like to fill up the cap with carb cleaner, and then I throw the jets in there to soak. Same thing, I like to fill the bottom of the float bowl up completely with carb cleaner too and let that soak. We left the jets soaking for a little bit, so let's go blow them out with some compressed air. So here we have a new jet. I wasn't able to get the other one unclogged, unfortunately, so we're just going to replace it, no big deal. I wasn't able to get all the surface stains off either, but I was able to get all the gunk and debris out of the carb, so it should work plenty well now. Now you gotta be careful when you tighten these up because these are little brass fittings and you don't want to just snap them off. I have done that and it's not the funnest thing to take them out. But anyways, now we're gonna take the old rubber out and we're gonna put new rubber in, and then we'll be able to close her up, and I'm gonna screw it together. But thank you for watching. Make sure to come back tomorrow to see the video of me putting it on the three-wheeler and starting her up.